Hey guys, Dude here, and today, as you can see, I am playing some more Grow a Garden in Roblox, and of course, I am back in this game. As always, I have returned, and of course, this is my garden so far. I would honestly say it's decent. I mean, compared to the amount of money I have, over 15 trillion cents in the game, or whatever the currency is called. It could honestly be better. Like, it really could be better. I mean, it's definitely not bad. It's not the worst. For sure not the worst. Especially with all the land plot lot upgrades, or whatever it's called. The size upgrade overall of the entire garden that I did purchase. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. I do hope that more is added and are added in terms of just, honestly, one more would be good. In the back here, the fence moves more, and then of course this plot gets bigger, the plot of dirt, soil, whatever, because it's actually quite interesting. It's like, compared to everything else, it's like half the size, I'm pretty sure. This one over here, same with this one, of course, the other side, so it's kind of annoying, let's be honest. I mean, it's like half the size, so if it would be double the size, well, first of all, more room to plant stuff, which is very nice, but also, I don't want to plant anything here, because it looks annoying. Like, it's not even the same size. Like, what's the point then? I mean, at least it's something more, because you do get it from the upgrade, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I don't know, it just could be larger, whatever though. Let me collect my mangosteens, because I do have mangosteens, and I do have Poseidon plants. I think, yeah, I have a total of 3 mangosteen plants so far. And then, of course, the Poseidon plants, which I have a good amount of 2. That is a tall plant. Okay, I have 2 Poseidon plants. That is so nice, so good. This snowing event in the server is so annoying. Frost, because it snows and your entire screen turns like blue, gray, or white, honestly, whatever that is. I think it's more like white. So it's annoying, clearly. But let me collect the rest of my Poseidon plants, since they are worth a decent amount. And they are rare. I'm pretty sure, like, the rarity of them is mythic, of course. Mangosteen. Poseidon plant's purple, and then mangosteen's yellow, so I think Poseidon plant is actually mythic rarity, which is very nice. That's a big pepper. Alright then. Mandrakes, these are pretty big, yeah. And then flare, are you serious? Let's go. Last episode, okay, so I'm pretty sure I got these last episode. Clearly I got them before. I planted them down, I put them down, and I thought they were a one-time harvest. I thought you only harvest this once, you pick it up once, and you're done. It doesn't regrow. But I was wrong. Let's go. Flare daisies. Literally, I'm pretty sure they regrow. I mean, I just picked some up, and they're still here. That is so good. And I have 2 of them, and I think they might be an event-only plant, which is great. Okay, these dusk puffs take up so much space. That's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure it's just like a tree trunk, you could say cut down or whatever, with just mushrooms growing on it. That's what it seems like, and I think that's actually what it is. Cactus, of course, pick it up, might as well. It's probably not worth that much. This is good, though. Flare daisies. Flare daisies are a multiple harvest, basically infinite harvest, unless I were to remove them, which I'm not planning on removing them anytime soon. Sure, my garden is getting pretty filled up, but there's still so much space, and that's the point. It makes it look better the more filled up it is. So yeah, let me see. The Beanstalk event is still going on. I'm pretty sure it said, like, part 2 or something. I don't know how there could be a second part to this event. Is it really, like, that different? Vegetable, let's go. That is easy. Alright. The thing is, I do have some actual good plants that I would like to sell. Like the Poseidon plants. And then the, Flare daisies. I don't think I've picked them up ever, so I do want to see how much they're worth. Probably not too much, but Poseidon plant, I think I've checked it once. That's a decent amount. I have to admit, that is actually a decent amount. And flare daisies, the reason I thought these were only a one-time harvest is because clearly daisy, it's like a flower. And flowers are, although it depends, but they're normally like a one-time harvest, one-time use, you could say. So it kind of sucks, but let's see. Where did I get 12 million cents from? What was worth that much? Was it the mandrakes? There was one huge one, and they were both pretty big, I have to admit, which is very nice. But sprout egg ready to hatch. Let me get the egg first, then the crates. Let me check. What will I get? Okay, I already have, I think, multiple of these pets, which is actually very funny. But alright, better than nothing, whatever. And then from the crates, I'm pretty sure it's only literally decorations that come out of it when you open them. And my garden is filled up with decorations. 75 out of 75 equipped, which is, it's whatever. I guess it kind of makes sense. They don't want the game to lag, maybe, if it would make the game lag. But, like, I think you should be able to upgrade your storage of decorations. Alright, that is interesting. Wait, these are decorations, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I wonder if they're event only. They must be, right? Beanstalks, come on. I don't see this in the shop at all. You can't be for real. That's all the same. Are you serious right now? Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay, that is actually pretty interesting. Seems like a pretty large decoration as well, and cosmetic, whatever you want to call it. So that's nice. The more space it takes up, the better it could be, you say, as long as it's actually decent. Carrot seed, alright, I don't care, but it's still better than nothing. Let me check the Beanstalk, because a guy, or someone, a player, did make it grow again. Very nice that they made it grow again. And I think I only have like 3 assists with the Beanstalk, or whatever they're called. That means I've only like made the Beanstalk grow 3 times total, or at least helped in general. Of course, I didn't help now because the other person did it quicker, and I didn't even come over here to put in any vegetable plants because I also sold some. Okay, this parkour is different, right? I don't remember some of these things. Yeah, this is definitely different. Yo, what? I mean, honestly, I think it's a lot better because it's, I don't know, the parkour is just better. It's not as, not that the other one was difficult. This one just might be better. Okay, this is interesting. Big, tall ladder. That makes no sense. What? Okay, that's the stupid part. I don't even know if it's this game's fault or Roblox's fault. Like, that's illogical. It makes no sense. I'm literally touching the ladder, but I'm not going up. That makes no sense. Like, that literally makes 0 sense. Look at this. I'm going to be touching... Clearly, now I go up because I jumped. But other than that, like... Why am I not climbing up the ladder? There we go. It's not that hard. It's not that deep. The pet's still here. I don't know if you can get the pet. Maybe you can. How do I become friends? Okay, I don't care about becoming friends. What is this? Wait, this is the new... Oh, this is the second update. Alright, that's interesting. I honestly don't care. Just give me good rewards. Where's the shop? Alright, there we go. I was about to say, where did the shop disappear? If you want me to be honest, that is actually depressing. Friendship. Why can I not go to the friendship shop? I mean, maybe I have to feed the guy. Why don't you just get your own food? Did I seriously restock the shop for nothing? Oh, sprout crate. Okay, maybe something. And yeah, that's it. I'm not spending 1.5 million cents. I could and it wouldn't do anything, but that doesn't mean you should spend and waste all your money, even if you do have a lot. Alright, let me see. Sprout crate. So another decoration crate, cosmetic crate. Where is it? Gear items. It is the... Okay, here it is. I'm surprised it shows up in gear items. It's just a crate. I mean, I guess you could consider it gear, but whatever. And the thing is... Okay, so I do have... This is the... How is there a question mark? I literally already unlocked these. Okay, whatever. But I got multiple of these, like 3 of them, I think. And then 1 of these. So, 3 bean crates. And then 1 bean hammock, or whatever that is. A hammock. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's a hammock, right? Yeah, because 2 things here, and then a hammock, it's like a bed, and then the rest I didn't get, though. One of them might be a pet that you get from it. I don't even know. Hopefully, because event-only pets are pretty cool, I have to admit. Pumpkin, don't care, because it only grows once, and nothing. Nothing good, at least. At least not for me. Although, you know what, I might as well buy some of these just so I fill up my entire garden with them. Tomato seeds, because these are, of course, multiple harvests, which is basically infinite unless you remove them, although they're not worth a lot. Still, you could say better than nothing, although it really doesn't matter. I just want to fill up my garden with these. There we go. Planted already. There we go. Alright, blueberry seed, even though the blueberry plot is already filled up. I'm not joking. It's filled up. Alright, I mean, that's a good thing, not a bad thing, but at the same time, can I even plant it over here? Alright, I planted it in the other plot. That's whatever. I don't care. Okay, I have to relax with the blueberry bushes because I have so many. And then, of course, tomato seeds. I do have to admit, I need more tomatoes because this is still pretty filled up. But it could be more filled up. I need more tomatoes. And then, other than that, another one just planted already. Let me see. When does the shop reset? Here in 3 minutes. Alright. Other than that, when does the beanstalk decay? Because I would like another assist or contribution. That's what it's called. 14 minutes. Okay, that's quite some time. Whatever. He'll probably require vegetable plants again, which shouldn't be that hard, but it honestly depends on how much each vegetable plant you have and do turn in gives the points, or whatever. How many points it gives you, or the guy. So, I don't know. It depends. It could be hard. It could be easy. But flare daisies regrew. Let's go. They seem to be a decent plant. Honestly, anything in this game is decent. That's either worth a lot or is multiple harvest and worth a lot, I guess you could say. So yeah, but one-time harvest plants, look, unless they are worth a whole lot of money in this game, a whole lot of cents, or whatever the currency is called. Sure, but other than that, I only want plants, fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever it is, that regrow. Multiple harvest plants are literally the best in this game for me. 200,000, that is honestly depressing. Alright then, I really need to get better at this game. And let me actually check the egg shop, because there could be something good. Like what? Like, I don't even know. I've already gotten the bug egg in this game 2 times. And, you know, event-only eggs, all that stuff. It really doesn't matter at this point. But maybe I could get a pet that I don't have yet. Show me the egg shop. Here we go. Nothing good. Are you serious? That is not good, but whatever. Let me see. Alright, let me collect the dragon fruit and feed my one dog that I turn in for the, what? How was the dog only age 26? Are you serious? The dog should be a higher age. Okay, also, why can I not collect the dragon fruits? Why can I not collect the dragon fruits? Where are they? Okay, I think I collected at least a few. Let me go back here, because that place is filled up. Which is, of course, not a bad thing. It is a good thing. Alright, dragon fruit. I only have 2. Are you serious? Alright, let me see. Dog. This is the dog. 300%. Okay, that's actually funny. 300%. Sometimes I only get like 80%. Alright, this search in this game is so annoying. Sometimes I only get literally 80% from the dragon fruits for the dogs. The dogs aren't even that rare. They're not even that good. Clearly better than nothing, of course. Whatever. But like, dragon fruits should feed them all the way. Sometimes they just don't. I don't know why. It's probably because of the size, the weight of the dragon fruits. I have no idea. I don't even care. Just give me more. Filling up the dog or whatever. Less hunger for the dog, because it's a dragon fruit. Come on. Dogs aren't even supposed to... I don't even know if they're supposed to eat fruits at this point. They need to eat meat, literally. They need energy. They need real good meat. But apparently, you feed them fruits. I don't know if they'd survive at all from that. But, alright, this guy was here before. The thing is, though, the event already happened, I'm pretty sure. Elder Bean, that's cool. I do not care. Alright, this is the same thing as last time. Did they not remove him? This NPC? Because I don't think he has a purpose anymore. Because the event did already happen in this game. Nope, I'm good. That is absolutely not good at all. Alright, whatever, though. He's still here. No idea why. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, though. Let me wait for the shop to reset. Hopefully, there's something good, either that I don't have or don't have a lot of in the first place, so I can buy more, get more of it, and be good. I also really want the Beanstalk to DK, because I do want to get another assist for it. I actually don't know. How many assists do I have? Alright, I'm gonna wait for the seeds. Then I'm going to go back, check the Beanstalk on how many assists I have. And, alright, let's see. Is it good? Is it good? Did it even reset? Okay, I think so. I don't know. Mushrooms only grow once. Are you serious? That's not even that good. I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember how much they were worth, if I did even check in the first place before, when I did buy them the first time. But I'm sure it's better than nothing. But, like, come on. It only grows once. Only a one-time harvest. Let's see. Teleport 4 more contributed growths. Alright, that's actually not that bad. As long as, of course, the requirements of the plants that this guy says isn't that hard. I mean, vegetable plants, it can't be that difficult, can it? Let's see. What could possibly be a vegetable in my garden? I mean, a good amount of things. I honestly don't know. Other than the cauliflowers, which I'm pretty sure are vegetables. Honestly, I just don't know. It's whatever, though. Hopefully, although I don't think his requirement will change since last time I checked, when he did reset, or like the Beanstalk when it decayed, he still had the same requirement, which is extremely annoying, because last time it was also like some flower plant, or whatever the requirement was. It wasn't easy enough, because like I want it to be easy. Come on, what's the point of it being difficult? I think woody plants are definitely the best, since I do have the palm trees. I have a lot of palm trees, a lot of coconut trees, and it's just woody plants, you know? It's the coconuts. The exterior of them is like a wood type of thing. I don't know, a hairy wood type of thing. And then, of course, the pine cones. I'm sure the giant pine cones are also considered a woody type of plant in this game. Okay, this is funny, I have to say. Look at all my pets over here. All of them in, like, one place. That is hilarious. Look at how big this garden is. And then they're all just in the middle, like, or wherever else they are. But they're all together. That's one thing for sure. Let me collect all my plants, or as many as I can. Let me just fill up my inventory, honestly, with maybe coconuts. Because they could have some good mutations and make them worth a lot more. But even without mutations, I think they're still worth an alright amount. Definitely not the best, of course, or else I don't think I'd have this many coconut trees. Because if they're clearly that good, then I don't know if I would have this many of them, but it's whatever. I keep getting them, which is very nice. 10 out of 10, honestly. Coconut trees are nice. It just decorates my garden, makes it look more populated, you could say, and filled up. Alright, there we go. Let me keep collecting them, specifically the ones, of course, with a mutation, so they are worth a lot more, or at least a bit more. Like, come on. I mean, it's not even going to make a difference. I have over 15 trillion cents in the game. It doesn't matter. Not going to make a difference. I really doubt it will. Maybe, like, what? Even 1 billion. 1 billion does nothing for me. I have 15 trillion cents in the game. I mean, I'm 100% sure there are people with a lot more money than me in this game, a lot more cents, or whatever their currency is called. But I would say I still have a decent amount, definitely better than some other people. Alright, there we go, max backpack as it should be. Let's see, mostly coconuts, some with mutations, a lot. I would say that's depressing. That is honestly depressing. That's 700,000 cents. That is nothing, but at least not for me. I'm sure it is maybe an alright amount for other people. It depends, honestly, how good you are at this game. 7 more minutes, basically a vegetable plants. Wait, what if I turn in a vegetable plant right now? Because the coconut, or not the coconut, the beanstalk is already grown. So let's say I grab all the cauliflowers. It doesn't matter. One is good enough. And then, of course, go to this guy, go back, give him it all. And then what will he say? Because the beanstalk is still here. It's not decayed. Feed all my plants to the beanstalk. Beanstalk, there we go. Okay, that's interesting. A beanstalk is already grown. I mean, common sense. Come on, it's already grown. What else is it going to do? So I guess I might just have to wait for it to decay. And then, although the thing is, it does say vegetable plants. So unless some of these are like worth a lot of points for the guy or whatever, sure, that will make it easier. But other than that, I don't know. Like, it might be difficult like it sometimes is, where I have a lot of things, or maybe not even a lot, but a few, and it just doesn't give you a lot of points for the guy, for the beanstalk. But whatever, you can't really do much other than just get better at the game, get more of the specific types of plants he asks for, and then you're of course good. Although this event does leave next week probably, and it is part 2 of the event, because the NPC up there on the cloud, in the beanstalk, not really in the beanstalk, but over the beanstalk, does have some new things. There we go. That's exactly what I want. There we go. Mango seed. Although mangoes aren't the best, they're definitely not the worst. I'd say they're a bit better than they are worse, if anything, but alright, let's see. This is so filled up. This is so filled up, which is, of course, a good thing. Let's see what I have. 1 mango seed. Alright, you know what? Better than nothing. Plant it, I would say, like, well, over here. Hopefully it grows tall, because these are already tall enough. But if they were even taller, that would be good. That would be alright, of course, just for the decoration, just to make my garden look more filled up and populated, as I always say, with the fruits and vegetables and plants, flowers, whatever. This is a huge cauliflower. Alright, back to the seed shop, see if there's anything good. Hopefully there is. There is, so far, nothing. Yup, there's nothing. Alright, whatever. Although, beanstalk, let's go. Let's go. Are you serious right now? Let's go. I got a beanstalk. I think this is my first beanstalk seed. Although I have been gifted and given by a very nice friend of mine other beanstalks that were worth quite a bit to me back then. I mean, it really wasn't that long ago as of recording and uploading this video, but it was still a while ago that I did get the beanstalk gifted to me. And I think, do beanstalks regrow? Wait, they might be a one-time harvest. They might. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, are they? I don't know. I've never had this so far. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, no, I definitely not had a beanstalk seed before. But I have held and had beanstalks worth a lot in this game. I mean, definitely not 15 trillion cents, you know, a lot. But definitely, like, I honestly forgot how much they were. But a good amount for me back then. And I'm sure for a lot of other people in general. I don't know where to plant it, if you want me to be honest, because I want a good spot for it. I don't know if these regrow, I forgot, as if I ever knew. I don't even know if I ever knew, but honestly, I think this side would be better. It's more filled up, and it just would be better. Let me put it over here, I guess. I mean, whatever. Hopefully it is a multi-harvest plant, multiple harvest plant. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Beanstalk, clearly pretty good. And yeah, it grows. Hopefully it's worth a lot, especially when it gets mutations in this game. And actually, let me check if other people have beanstalks. Okay, wait, it is a multiple harvest. That looks so cool. That is actually so cool. Oh, it's going to be huge, hopefully. It looks like a multiple harvest time plant. Yeah, because it has multiple, first of all, beanstalks that grow. Or beans in general, whatever. And then, of course, it's just huge. So it must be a multiple time harvest plant. So basically infinite harvest until you remove it, if you remove it, which I'm not planning to ever remove any of my plants, fruits, vegetables, flowers, whatever from my garden, unless they're like really not worth a lot, not rare, they're basic. Like, even then though, I still don't want to, because it's just, my garden looks good, you know, might as well stay with it, stay loyal, not remove anything, because I have not removed a single plant in this game from my garden at all, ever, so far, and hopefully I won't. I mean, it is getting pretty filled up, I do have to say, but honestly, it looks filled up, but there's still a lot of space, especially these strips of soil and dirt that I haven't used yet, and I'm not really planning on using it. They really need to add another upgrade here to the back, so this could actually even out with everything else and be symmetrical and exactly the same. So it would be like, basically, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have to be double the size, and it's like everything else, and it would make sense. So that'd be nice, but I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, they could definitely fit at least a good 2 more, maybe 3 more, 4 more, honestly, upgrades to the back. It depends, I don't know. Then it would fill up everything, but that's the point. Let's be honest. If you have enough money, then you should be able to do it. Let me check the shop again, because that beanstalk was good. I think it's at least a few more minutes until the next reset. Yeah, there we go. 2 minutes. Literally a W shop. This was a W shop, a win shop. 1 beanstalk, still better than no beanstalk at all. Wait, do I have more seeds? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I did buy these. Tomato seed, of course, nothing special, nothing too rare. But the thing is, I still want to fill my garden up, even with the normal stuff that isn't too rare, that is not too expensive. Still, decoration, better than nothing. I think blueberries, I need to, like, stop buying blueberries, because I have so many. It's just blueberry bushes all over here. Why can I not see this? Does the crate really have to be that annoying and show its UI, its user interface? Where's... Okay, do I really have to place the blueberries that far from each other? Alright, then, whatever. I mean, they are pretty large blueberry bushes, but I guess it makes sense. This, I could just do it like this, kind of, space it out, although it doesn't matter, because if I do get more, I mean, the thing is, I will get more, I know that for a fact, more strawberries, I could just put it all much tighter to each other and closer to each other. 40 minutes left, about 40 minutes left. Let's see when the beanstalk decays, because I do really want to at least see what it is. It might honestly be some hard plant to get, so I won't be able to really contribute too much. I mean, maybe contribute a bit, but I don't know if fully make the beanstalk grow fully 100% by itself just from me doing this stuff. Huge cauliflower, let's go. Alright, beanstalk, I hope they're worth a lot. I mean, the other ones I have had were worth a lot, but I think it's because of the mutations for sure. And then it's here, right? 1%, it's not even showing. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Oh no, it might actually go over the decorations in terms of, like, the decorations are going to be gone, because I go over here and it's already showing, even though I think I planted it, like, somewhere here. But it's like, I go here and it already shows the beanstalk and the percentage, so hopefully it'll be large, hopefully it'll be big and good, all that stuff, which of course it should be. There's no reason it shouldn't be. Literally nothing. Oh, coconut's decent, I guess, but alright, literally nothing good unless someone already bought it. Alright, more strawberries, I might as well. Blueberries I'm done with. Honestly, blueberry bushes are huge. They take up a good amount of space. Coconut seed, though, let's go. That's a big W, big win. Okay, only 6,000 cents per seed, but that's not a lot. Or whatever the currency is called in this game. Here, come on, let's go. It fit here, that's nice. Alright, max backpack, go sell. Okay, then whatever. Do tomato seeds here. And then, alright, just place the seed down. Then I have strawberry seeds. Fill this place up entirely. Let's go. My garden is looking so much better. I mean, I'm sure other people's are better. That's only 700 million. Why is it? This is, I mean, look, for me it's not that much, but I'm sure for other people it might be, maybe not. And there are still people that have more money in this game that I know of for sure. But like 700 million cents, 750, even if it was 10 billion, not even close to what I have. Thanks to a very good friend of mine. 15 trillion cents gifted to me in this game, or given to me in this game, whatever the currency is called. It is still vegetable plants. Alright, whatever, I don't care. If it was fruit plants, it would be easier. I'd just max my inventory out with strawberries. I can just keep picking up strawberries and then just give it all to the guy. But honestly, it's good because I finally got the beanstalk seed, and it's actually mine, growing in my garden, instead of just getting it gifted to me that one time by a very nice friend of mine, worth a pretty decent amount for me back then, but overall not that much compared to now, but it's still good, better than nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here. Honestly, I'm getting so much better at this game. 10 out of 10, I would say. My garden is looking it's getting better bit by bit. Of course, the beanstalk will definitely help and assist a lot to my garden looking just, I guess you could say, better, more populated and filled up, which in my opinion isn't that bad. I don't know, maybe this would be annoying for some people having this many things, but I honestly just don't care. Like, you just go buy one of the plants, you just spam the E button if you're on computer, which I am. Spam the E button, keep collecting, max out your inventory, and then just sell it, and you're good. Even though I don't get that much money, or at least not in my opinion. And experience, I mean, come on, I have over 15 trillion cents right now. That is a pretty decent amount. None of my sales from my own garden give me that much, even with a max inventory, unless there would be like some crazy mutation, crazy weight, crazy size, but it's whatever. So yeah, I finally got the beanstalk literally in my garden. Finally, it's mine. It's, I think, a multiple time harvest, as I've seen. Yeah, that's a good thing though. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to end this video right here. Bye, subscribe, and leave a like.